All right, so I've attached two different file here showing the OFI data collector, and I've been collecting this data here for probably 3 days now. And I also went ahead and put in two different machine learning ideas here. Please go ahead and look at the OFI data collector. There should be a README in the space here, the GitHub. And what I want you to do is analyze that. Realize what we're to collect, and we're going to run them through these two models here that I posted above. And instead of predicting price precisely, we just want to predict up or down in the next 5 minutes. This is a much easier machine learning problem than trying to predict the price specifically. So what I want you to do is learn about how we're collecting the data, see the OFI data collector, know that I have like 3 days of data. You can go ahead and look at that. And then I want you to apply these two machine learning models in separate files in order to see if we can find some signal within this noisy order book order flow. Ask any questions that you have before getting started. So she's doing her thug thing. Leonardo, what's up? Wishy, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So to using two different machine models, and these are them actually. We were looking at our data prior, and we're looking at using S, and then also Goose here, so green trees here, and then maybe after this we'll try this third one. Rails for all three of them. No leakage filter first. ML can help here as we keep it on shift. Here I'm going to turn your stream into a on edge. On these concrete examples. Features, training, and trade rules. Okay, cool. So she's working on that. Let me go ahead and answer her questions. I think we should use option A for target variable. For number 2, we're going to have to use whatever features we have collected. And go ahead and suggest any others that you may be interested in. You can make a new data collector if you think there's going to be powerful things we need to collect as well. You should just use the data for question number 3. Use the data that you do have. So you can make the tick volume or whatever. Yes, you will make separate files for each of the models. I want you to tackle both of them at the same time. All right, go ahead and get started. Thank you. Good questions. Much love to you. $777. Good to see you, bro. 777. Yes. Yes, we here. Locked another day. Of course. Dude, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Of course we're locked. Of course, of course. Okay, so perfect, Dr. Daydog. Let me tackle both models simultaneously. Okay, let's go ahead and let her do her thug thizzle. If you have anything to say to me, you can tweet me or post it in Discord. Let me go ahead and check out this chat here. Deep breath. 777, fam. AI is only as smart as the inputs you give, so you give it. So there is your answer. I actually don't understand the answer still. So do you think that non-coders can build sophisticated things or not? Base demo CC is based. Let's launch it on microlaunch.net and see what when it helps. What is that? I wondered the same thing as I learned AI. Um, you have 100 plus videos. This guy is focused on his. This guy has focused on of AI. I am simply amazed at what doing who have the passion drive somebody, even if it's just for themselves. But I don't know. He may offer still very cool. Masterful G's. I'm so grateful we have access to AI. That's pretty nice of him to say, huh? Much love to him. 777. Okay, so she is creating the OFI ML comment here. So we're going to start with that. While this is running, let me go ahead and catch up on any other messages I have on Discord or anything. So this is the members chat. If you need anything from me, just hit me up here. Thought somebody tagged me. I had a little taggy tag. I don't see it. I'm not seeing it, bloody. If you have questions, just hit me up here or the public chat, whatever. Nice to meet you all. Welcome. Okay, so she's twerking and I'm sitting over here waiting for her to be done. Okay, great. Perfect, Dr. Daydog. I've created all 3 files. Nice. So she's testing them now. OFI ML common. Okay, shared utilities with data loading and labeling, binary up or down in 5 minutes. Okay. Feature engineering, percentiles, slopes, persistence, lags, interactions. Okay. Walk forward, validation, splits. Evaluation metrics, including EV calculation. OFI model 1, logistic.py, logistic regression with calibrated probabilities, isotonic calibration, class weights for imbalance, EV gate, only trade when P win times TP. Okay. Now Claude's tweaking. Okay, so she's testing them. The 300 returns is 100% missing because the forward returns haven't been calculated yet. Let me check what we have. She's that. Okay, she's doing her thug thizzle. If you got questions or anything, throw it on the Twitter. Find me on Twitter pretty easily. No? I actually don't understand. So do you think? Tend to agree. Tend to agree. Do you know how to code? Just curious because at the end of the day, this is a really good topic that everybody asks me about. Like, do I need to learn how to code anymore? And must I learn how to code or can I just use AI? And I was like, I'm actually super curious about this. I don't know the answer as I did learn how to code right before AI was released. What do you guys think? Do you need to know how to code these days in order to build technical things? This and prediction market bot. I'm in the camp that it's helpful to know to ask the right questions, but I'm biased. So I'd love to hear your opinion as well. Let's go ahead and ask a poll. Do you even need to learn how to code these days in order to build like trading bots? Yes. No. Post. Okay, so need to install Lightroom, GMV. If you're installing anything, make sure to do it here and Conda activate this. Conda activate T-Flow, bro. T-Flow, bro. Why he wrote it? That's a good question, dude. Let's make sure that he's talking about the thing I'm actually think he's talking about. Okay, perfect. Given it will be given to you. That's it. 777. 777, fam. Good to have you here. Thanks for the good questions. Thanks for the dude. I got good answers. Testing both models on full data set. Excellent. Model 2 is done. Let me check Model 1's progress. Nice. So she's just running them for me. Sick. I'll give you all the code. Don't worry. I'll give you all the code. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Much love to you. 777. Let's lock in every single. You know I'll be here. So if I'm here, why aren't you here? I don't know. I love you. Interesting. You can now do horizontal and vertical. But how? Choose if you want your live stream to be horizontal or both horizontal and vertical to offer more ways for your audience to review or to view your content. Okay, let's do that. How to horizontal and vertical stream YouTube 2025. Two separate streams. This is just released. YouTube Live adding horizontal and vertical. Let's say October. Because I see it here. Huh. It says right here. I see it, but. All right, so we got Claude Code working on these machine learning models here. And we'll see what happens. See if we can find some signal within the noise. I'll make sure to give you all the code here at the end. Don't worry. And this is not going to be long. I mean, relatively. Relatively not going to be long, dude. Let's see if this is working again. Let's go to my Solana stuff. Oh, it is. Perfect. Sweet. So we had a leakage of our API key, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's see what she said. So perfect Dr. Datadog, model 2 complete. Okay, data process 422 ticks. Okay, 8,076 volume bars. Key results, test accuracy 47.27 plus 11.41 baseline random 50%. AUC is 0.5 plus or minus 0.013, barely above random. Win rate 34.47 plus 0.33. Mean EV 0.034. Final model accuracy is 52.3, baseline 22, edge of 0.53. Features is depth imbalance, volume percentile 20 bars. Signal is weak, barely beating random. AUC at 0.53. Model is struggling to learn. Many splits, early stop at iteration 1. Model 1 is still training, takes longer because it's doing full feature engineering on 440K records. It's running at 100% CPU and should finish soon. Initial assessment. The 30-second forward prediction task appears to be very difficult. With the current OFI features, here's why. Signal decay. OFI correlation is 0.15 to 0.2 from your earlier analysis. Decay rapidly. Noise. Order book data has enormous noise relative to signal. Bars help, but not enough. Volume bars reduced noise, but didn't capture enough signal. Try shorter time frame. Instead of 30 seconds, try 5 seconds. Or 10 seconds. Okay. Let's go ahead and try number 1 because and 10 seconds to them. Let's go ahead and build a new OFI data collector that has that micro price and other things that you mentioned, and I'll start running it now. Go ahead and also make a README that we can look at. So in the next few days, once that data is collected, we can come back to it. Try different bar types, dollar bars, fixed dollar volume per bar, tick and balance. Yeah, and continuously check in on model 1 to see what. Lastly, let's go ahead and try this approach to machine learning in a third file and test against all of our different data that we have. It's the data. Okay, let's go to OFI. We have one more idea here, and that's tiny temporals. I've actually never used temporal convolution, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and get her started. Perfect. Perfect, Dr. Day Dog. Let me tackle all this. Build improved OFI data collector with microprice toxicity. Model updates. Update models 1 and 2 to use 5 seconds and 10-second returns. Way more data. Implement model 3, tiny TCN for temporal patterns. Create README. Monitor model 1. One by one. Let's see what people have to say. Masterful genius is such a compliment. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'll just check my tweets. If you want to talk to me, just tweet me, because then it's in public and nobody can be as mean in public. So if you just post on one of my tweets, I'll see it here. Given it will be given to you, Luke 6:38. Okay, so we're generating here. Okay, so we're writing the OFI data collector v2. That's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very nice. People using AI are geniuses and only get smarter. Embrace it, bro. You are one of the club now. Appreciate you so much, bro. Let's get it. Step on the gas, B. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, now let me create the README and then update the models to use the 5 seconds and the 10-second returns. Okay, great. So it's implementing model 3, a tiny TCN for temporal patterns. Create README. And then let me go ahead and get you the code here for the first two that we built. I don't know what the names are though. OFI data collector, depth and balance in bars. What'd she name them is the question. Return 5 seconds, 30 seconds. OFI. Okay, here we go. So I've got 3 files I want to show you really quickly. Like, you're going to have to pause the video, do whatever you need to do. OFI ML common. So let's go to OFI here. OFI ML common. Okay, I'm going to be fast here, dude. So just pause the video so you get all the code. I'm trying to make my videos shorter here. This is our first machine. You can see here. Create binary labels here. Labeling. Remove rows where data is missing. Binary label. Class distribution. Okay, feature engineering here. Correlation weighted score. Hold on. I'm giving away 3 machine learning models for trading right now on stream. Okay, so here's the rest. Correlation weighted score at add velocity contribution if aligned. Percentile features, regime detection. Score dynamics here, slope and persistence. Persistence, how many consecutive ticks has signal been the same direction? Okay, lag features here, momentum, rolling statistics here, time of day features here, interaction, clean features here, handle NANs, nons, I love non. Walk forward splits here, create walk forward splits here. Here's the rest of it. Okay, you see it all. You can just pause and rewind the video if you need all the code. I'm just trying to be brief with it as everybody's asking for shorter videos. Define time windows, check if we have enough data, get indices. Okay, step forward here, then evaluation metrics here, evaluate binary classification model. Then here's the basic classification metrics here, and then here's the confusion metrics, and then here's the win rate. Expected value is important, EV over 0.2 is important, baseline here, print metrics here. Okay, beautiful. Feature importance here. Get top features. Okay, perfect. Print feature importance. Nice. 777 to you, dude. Test the utilities. Sample data. Okay, great. So you guys see all that. And there's another one I want to show you. So I'll go ahead and write down my notes here because I got 2 more models I want to show you. and I'll show you those in a second. So show off 2 more models so you have all the code. Okay, she's still rocking. So, oh no, she's done. She's done. So original files v1, perfect. So we got all of them that we need here. So let's go ahead and read through this. Perfect, Dr. Daydog. Here's what we've accomplished. Completed today. Enhanced data collector. Okay, so we got the OFI data collector. Nice. Version 2. I'm going to get that running right now. Matter of fact. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that running. I have the first data collector here. I'm going to put the second one here. I'm going to say conda activate tflow, activate tflow. Okay, and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to grab that OFI data collector 2 here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the data that I'm collecting. Okay, I'm going to scroll through all the code real fast. OFI data collector here, you can see the data storage here, OFI parameters, return calculations, the WebSocket to Binance. Everybody's asking about that Binance WebSocket. Here it is. Price tracking, tick direction tracking. Okay, great. Data collection buffer. Okay, awesome. You see opening the WebSocket message, calculate the prices, the mid price, the spread, the micro price. The micro price is the new thing that we added here because it's going to be a new feature for the ML models. Calculate OFI metrics here. If we have previous data, perfect. Track quote updates for churn, collect data points. Just want you to see everything. I believe in you, dude. Olanando, what's up, bro? Calculate multiple level OFI, calculate total volume, calculate OFI velocity, calculate OFI acceleration, calculate OFI z-score, calculate depth and balance, calculate volatility. What's up, Ragraf? What's up? How you doing? 777. Track quote updates for churn calculation. Calculate churn here. Calculate VPIN, which is volume synchronized probability of informed training or trading. Calculate forward returns here. Calculate forward returns for multiple time frames here. Collect data point. Collect enhanced data points. So this is a way better set of data that I'll be able to run different models on, and then hopefully they build a readme for me so I can come back to this in like 2-3 days once the data is all collected. But I'm about to run this exact file for 2-3 days on my computer and collect the data from the Binance WebSocket because nobody else is doing this. So just trying to get the edge on everybody else, but I'm gonna keep showing everything because I believe code's a great equalizer. I believe if I give, then I'm gonna get way more, dude. I'm sorry. You give, you get. That's it. 777. That's the vibe. Okay, so you saw that code here, copy path here, and then I'm going to go ahead and say cd up in there, okay? And then I'm going to start collecting this data. You just saw all the code for the data I am collecting. You can see starting collection here, and boom, we're going to come back to that in 2-3 days. Perfect. So I'm going to write that on my note sheet too. Let's see here. OFI ML MD. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna say show off 2 more models. I gotta do that later. Come back to let's say come back to been collecting data for a couple days. Come back to this and test. Okay, perfect. So Shimo, what's up, bro? 777, bro. Model 1, okay. Let's see what else is here. Completed today. OFI data corrector. So we have these new features, which is micro price edge, spread in basis points, quote churn, cancellation rate, VPIN, toxicity, tick direction, and momentum. So ready to run Python. Okay, we're gonna run it for 24 to 48 hours. Model 1, 3 models built today. Logistic regression. So I'll go ahead and go over this file in a second. 5-second forward returns, expected 54 to 56% AUC was 30s. Advantage is fast, interpretable. Model 2, that signal was too weak. This is light GBM. Model 3, tiny TCN is 10 seconds built. Predicts 10 seconds returns using temporal patterns. Architecture 3, casual dilated. Conv pool sigmoid, expected 58 to 62. Okay, documentation, it made the documentation as well. Currently running model 1, 30-second logistics, still training after 12 plus minutes. Testing 30-second prediction on V1 data. We'll finish soon, likely week like model 2. Okay, what to do now? Start V2 data collection, done. Okay, Let this run for 24 to 48 hours. Okay, you saw the code for that. After 24 hours, train the new model. Train new models. Okay. Once you have V2 done, perfect. We'll run these two models. Test logistic. Okay. Compare results. Look for AUC over 55.55. Win rate. Profitable after fees. Mean EV 0.01%. Key insights from V1 testing. Model 2, light GBM, AUC is 0.53, win rate of 34.5, signals too weak at the 30-second horizon. Most features had zero importance. Models couldn't learn, early stopping at iteration 1. Why 5 seconds to 10 seconds should be better. Stronger correlation. Your earlier analysis showed 5 seconds has a 0.2 correlation versus 30 seconds at 0.09. More data, 2 million plus records for 5 seconds versus 1.1 million for 30 seconds. Less noise, shorter time frame equals signal decay less. Better features, microprice VPIN, churn weren't in V1 data. Why TCN should excel. Sees temporal patterns, not just point in time, catches OFI bursts, detects fades, reversals, casual convolutions, no future peaking, sub-millisecond inference for live trading. Okay, so this is the file summary here, test results here. This one's still running. The light GBN, which I think is the last one we just did, it's not. It is not good. Expected improvements V1 to V2. Dr. Daydog, your next step is to run the... Okay, awesome. But did we test this on the original OFI data, this third idea here? So we can compare it to our first two and keep checking in on our background task that is still running. Because I don't think she did that. While I'm now running the new data collector for 48 hours, I think we can still use that old data in order to run this new machine learning model on and compare it to the other two things. I said thanks, but... What are these? These bangers blowing minds? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Don't need to see all that. Lil Bangers is trending on OpenSea. What is Lil Bangers? Gotta stay locked, dude. Lil Bangers? Lil Bangers? Maybe it's a Solana thing. Lil Bangers? Lil Bangers? Lil Bangers right here on base? The helly? 8 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 0.03 ETH. So 648K. What is it though? Vibes, is this his thing? Little bangers? Okay. OpenSea collection, 21 million. Bitcoin only 34 popsicles. 400 ETH. X copy is the top holder. OpenSea swept the floor. Project's only 2 months old. Higher. 648K market cap. How many are there? 5,000? 500? Okay. Compacting conversation. I think this is a good time to get this bot going again. Let's go ahead and see if I can get it up. I'm going to get the Housecoin bot going again because I have a thesis, and don't follow me on this. Of course, this is not financial advice, but I have a thesis and I'm willing to watch it out over the next 10 years. 5, 10 years, dude. Let's see. Okay. I got the house coin bot set up again. Perfect. So you can see here's the bot. I'm gonna let it run here. Let's go ahead and get it down in the bottom. Let's close this off. Here we go. And let's get this running here. So I think it's here. Go dot. Okay, let me just go ahead and raw dog this. Copy path. Copy path, Python. Run it. Main.py. Okay, price is at 0.0059. Waiting for 5-minute SMA entry. Okay, sick. You go ahead and do that, shorty. That's definitely not financial advice. Definitely not. These are kind of flying, but I don't know what they are at all. I want to see if people are talking about them. See, we got time because she's testing the model, so let's keep an eye on that. Lil bangers. Lil bangers. Wait, it's on base though. Nah, I'm out. I'm out at base, bro. No offense. Tuh. No offense. No offense. Platform for launching AI products. Nice, dude. Nice, bro. Congrats on the launch. Do not forget to do good and to share with others. For with such sacrifices God is pleased. Amen. 777 fam. Yo, CZ is gonna blow up trying to take down Jeff. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Let's get it, fam. Every day. Okay, so she's model 1 completed with a date time parse error. Damn. Let me check it if the fix is common file and update the code or the to-do list. Let's go ahead and get you that code here while we have a down moment. Model 3 OFI. Let's go ahead and get you all that code here. OFI model 3. Okay, so you'll get 3 files here today. That's pretty chill. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through here so you can see all the code. This is for the TCN here. Perfect. Fix the date time parsing error. Perfect. So build tiny TCN here. So these are convolutionary blocks. Conv blocks. Don't know if it's convolutionary. Global pooling here. Temporal sequences here. Extract the features here. Robust scaling. Okay. Train the TCN. Oh, you need that part as well. Train the TCN here. Class weights. Callbacks. Okay. Train. This is how we train. Fit the model here. X train, Y train. Perfect. Let's go ahead and keep it going. I know that she's done over here, but I'm not done showing you all this code. I believe code's a great equalizer. I believe if you see everything, that you could do anything. Okay, there you go. You got all the code. So let's go ahead and see what she said. Perfect. TCN is training beautifully, Dr. Datadog. Here's the current status. Model 3 TCN training progress. It's on epoch 1 and 20. Okay. Climbing from 50 to 54%. Decreasingly. Okay. I want you to kill both of the trainings, and I want you to show me how to run both of them so I can run them on my computer because I would like to watch them train. Thank you. The hell? Wait for TCN to complete. Be about 30 minutes. Model 1 needs restart. Okay. Start data collection. Should I restart Model 1 with the date time fix? Nah, I got it. I got it from here, shorty. Let's go ahead and say new here and say conda activate tflow. Okay. And then let's CD up into this B. Copy relative path. No. Copy full path, dog. CD up in there, and then let's go ahead and delete some of that. And now we're CDing it, we're Conda activated, and we're gonna have two different models running here. Let's zoom all the way in so you can see it, old man. Viejo, let's go. Shimo, what's up? 777, fam. Oh, my headphone. Headphone fell. Speaking of old man, it's hard to get down there. Okay, here we go. So, on to activate OFI, okay. Python OFI models, okay. So let's go ahead and run this one first. This is logistic regression here. So let's run it, okay, Python OFI. And then let's go ahead and say CD or Conda activate, T-flow, bro, and then CD up into this B. And then let's just go OFI model 3 here. OFI model 3 TCN copy path. Okay, and then let's go here and CD up in there, okay. And then let's go ahead and say Python, run it. Okay, so we got two models running now. Let's see if anything's missing. Drop 220 rows. Damn. Tell me more about this, fam. Yo, tell me about all these rows dropped. What's in them? And also, it looks like you have a background task still running. Go ahead and kill that because I'm running both of them. Thank you. It's interesting. Anytime I talk about a background task now, it pops up. It's like, here, you do it. And it's like, no way. Shimo, you doing it? I'm not doing it. Okay, it's computing 1 out of 7, 2 out of 7. Terminated. Oh. What the hell? I gotta run this back. One house equals one house coin. If that happens, dude, if one house actually does equal one house coin, that's gonna be crazy, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Oh, that's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be nuts, bro. That's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be absolutely nutty. That's gonna be absolutely nutty. That's gonna be nutty. Let's see if anybody has anything to say here. Okay, let's go. Oh, perfect. So let's read what she said. Okay, cool, good. All background processes killed. The drop 220,000 lines. Let's see what's going on with that. We got both of these running, right? Okay, good. This one you can see is training TCN. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where we can't calculate forward returns. Here's why. Forward return calculation timestamp. Your last data point returns 30 NAS. Can't calculate the math. 445,000 rows kept 223. What this means, the drop rows are real OFI data. They don't have labels. They're the most recent data from end of your collection. We need 30 seconds of future data to calculate return. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Since they just happened, they can't use that. This is expected behavior for any forward return calculation. You'll always lose data at the tail equation of your prediction. Okay, sick. So this seems to be rolling here. We're at okay, let's go ahead and explain some of this. I want to learn some more. All right, the tiny TCN is training now. Can you go ahead and explain all of these metrics as if I was just absolutely new here? I need to keep learning more and more. Thank you. I am new. I am new. I am new, dude. I'm always gonna be new. I'm new compared to this dude, that's for sure, sure. I'm just gonna keep chasing. I'm just gonna keep chasing that, man. We'll see what happens. See what happens. We got flies, mosquitoes, try to take your boy down, but that's all they are. Just smash them. Oh God. Um, Sellers have found more coins. Okay, so she's Claudine now. Start V2 data collection next 24 hours. What's she talking about? You don't need to code anything here or collect any data. I want you to help me analyze this and learn. Thinking. What you thinking about? Okay, here we go. Got it, Dr. Dog. I'm here purely for analysis. As your model trains, feel free to ask any questions. No, I pasted a bunch of stuff there. I want you to show me like what's it all mean? Here again. AUC is looking better though. For example, the val loss, the AUC, the loss, and how it's progressing over time. If these are looking good or bad or whatever. Contemplating. What you contemplating, shorty? Okay, let's go ahead and read through what she said here. So, okay. This is good. This is good. Perfect. Let me break down exactly what's happening with your TCN training, Dr. Datadog. Training progress analysis, epoch 1, 2, 3, 4 trends. Okay. Training metrics, what the model learns on data it sees. Okay. So we have epoch 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are like turns, times it goes through. Okay. Accuracy 55, 57, 58, 58. So it's going up. AUC 0.57, 0.61, 0.61, 0.62 is going up as well. Loss 68, 67, 66 is going down. What this means, accuracy climbing steadily. Okay, good. 55 to 59, model getting better at predictions. AUC improving 0.58 to 0.63. Better at separating up versus down. Loss decreasing 0.68 down to 0.66. More confident in correct predictions. Status is healthy. Model is learning. Great. Validation metrics. What matters for live training? Epoch, val accuracy, val AUC, val loss. Epoch 1 to 2, excellent. Val accuracy jumped from 55.9 to 59.2. Val AUC improved from 0.61 to 0.622. Val loss decreased from 0.682 to 0.664. Translation, model found real patterns that work with new data. Slight warning, okay. Epoch 2, val accuracy 59 to 58, okay. AUC is up a little bit, but the val loss is getting worse. What's happening here? The model is still learning, val AUC improving, but it's starting to become slightly overconfident. Val loss creeping up. Accuracy dipped a bit, but AUC is what matters the most. Okay, so AUC matters the most. And then explain that. Maybe she will. What's happening here? The model is still learning. Val AUC improving. Okay, but it's started to become slightly overconfident. Okay, accuracy dipped a bit, but AUC matters the most. Okay, the key metric Val lost epoch 1, 2, and 3. You can see it's going down, then it went up a little bit. What Val loss measures how surprised the model is by the validation data. Lower equals model is confident and correct on new data. Higher equals model is either uncertain or confidently wrong. The pattern you're seeing, big improvement, small degradation. What this tells you, Epoch 2 was probably the best generalization so far. Epoch 3 started to slightly over, but it's not severe yet. AUC still climbing. What's actually happening? Learning basic patterns in Epoch 1. I found strong temporal sequences. I'm fine-tuning, still learning. Why val loss went back up in Epoch 3. The model found patterns that were great on training data but are slightly too specific for validation data. This is the start of overfitting, but not critical yet. Okay, status check, good or bad. Overall, looking good. Why? Val AUC is steadily climbing 0.61 to 0.62. Most important. So AUC is most important. What to watch for? If val loss keeps increasing for 2 to 3 more epochs, early stopping will kick in. If val AUC plateaus or drops, model peaked. Stop training. If val AUC plateaus or drops. So let's look at the val AUC here. AUC 63, 63. It's going higher, bro. Hotlanta, what up? 777. Amoko, what's up? 777. Good to see you, fam. Okay, if train, okay, what happens next? Best case is 4 to 7 epochs. Val AUC keeps climbing to 0.63 to 6.5. It is at 6.5. It's at 0.65 right now. Val loss stabilizes or decreases slightly. Okay, likely scenario, epochs 4 to 6, val AUC peaks around 0.626 to 0.63. Val loss bounces around 0.66 to 0.67. Early stopping, okay. Trading implications, this is what's important. Current best model, epoch 2, val AUC 0.615. You have a 62% edge in separating up versus down. Nice, dude. That's dope. That is dope. Okay. I got an AUC of 0.62. AUC of 0.66 so far on this OFI data ML model for trading. I'm showing it live on stream right now. Okay, sick. Is this tradable? Yes. Yes, 58.8% win rate with 1-to-1 risk reward is a 17.6% edge per trade. Profit calculations 100 trades, 59 wins. Better than light GPMs. Okay. Sick. Is this tradable? We'll see, dude. We'll see, dude. We'll see. Showing all code. So profit calculation, 100 trades at 100 each. Okay. Quick recap. Train metrics improving. Model is learning. Val AUC climbing. Patterns work on new data. Val loss, slight increase. Minor overfitting. But not bad yet. Healthy training. So as this continues to go, I don't want to give you the new data, but I have the new data here. If there was 3 things that I need to keep an eye on, what are those 3 things to see that the model is still improving? I just want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. I just want to learn, baby, learn so we can earn, baby, earn. That's it. Rest in peace, MLK Jr. Rest in peace. Just want to learn, baby, learn so I can earn, baby, earn. Let me get you all this code for the matter of fact. Before Model 3 FU this. I gave you all the code for this one. These here and all the code about the one I knew would just get the job done. Come on, I'm stepping on the gas. I can't slow down for everyone. If you want me to teach you step by step, I have the boot camp. The boot camp is in the description. That's where I teach things. Right here, I'm just working. You're in my office with me every single day. I love you, 777. I believe in you. I believe in me. I believe in us. 1 + 1 = 777. I believe in us, dude. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, here we go. So let's read through the things that we should keep an eye on, because this will make sure that we fully learn this, and still going to use AI in the future, but I like to fully understand everything I'm doing. Dr. Datadog, here are 3 key metrics to watch. The 3 things to monitor: val AUC, your trading edge. So validation AUC, area under the curve. What to watch? Epoch 2, okay. What's Epoch 4? Is it higher? Good signs, it keeps climbing. So let's look at Epoch 4 here. Epoch 4 is here. AUC is now 0.66, nice. Bad signs starts dropping, overfitting, okay. So it's not dropping yet. Why this matters, this is your edge. Above 0.6 is tradable. Above 0.65 is excellent. Val loss early warning system, what to look for. So best so far, increased. Good signs, keeps decreasing. Okay, let's look at the val loss here. Val loss 0.66 is increasing. It's lowering. It's kind of going back and forth here. It did go lower. Bad signs keeps increasing. Plus, okay, we didn't see the increase. Train loss keeps dropping. Okay, the third thing is train AUC minus val AUC. Okay, gap. So I've never even looked at that. Gap stays small, 0.05. Train AUC is over train val AUC is over train AUC. Val A accuracy, val loss. Later. Why it matters. This tells if your model is memorizing training data versus learning new data. Quick decision rules. Keep training if val AUC is climbing or stable at high level. Val loss is decreasing or stable. Gap between train val is small. Watch closely if val loss increased 1 to 2 epochs in a row. Val AUC plateaued. Stop training if val loss increased 5 epochs in a row. One-liner cheat sheet. Just watch 3 numbers each epoch. Val AUC should go up. Val loss should go down. Loss should go down. It's going down a little bit. Val AUC 0.69, 0.70. Oh snap, that's going up. Okay, great. That's fire, dude. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with this other model here. Created walk forward testing, created 43. Okay, sick. So this is rolling as well. So what I want to do next is just wait for this to be done. So this might take a little bit of time, but we're going to go ahead and wait for it, because time is money, B. Oh, let's look at that Solana dashboard here. So let's go here, and I just ran this so we can see if there's anything trending here. I want to stay locked on the trenches, even though the trenches is cooked. That's okay. Official Trump, yeah, right. Hourly consisting, possible gems, super gems above the 15-minute. See if there's any of these. Chinese Solana. Network equals net worth. MetaMask coin, chill. Brave Soul, S&P dog. Brave Soul, chill, S&P dog. Okay, cool. I'm gonna kill this for now because I got a good one there. S&P dog, interesting. This just launched. It's gone up 600%. They got ads here now? Sheesh. Bird eye ads. Bird eye ads. Okay, and then chill llama here. So this is a Solana dashboard that catches new stuff and just trending stuff. 3 minutes ago though, yeah, that's crazy. 4 seconds ago, at least this one's trading, you know. 19 seconds ago. 8 seconds ago. 13 seconds ago. Network equals net worth. So these are tiny tokens. This one is 100 million troll. Useless. And pump. Okay, well. S&P dog. Betting on the dogs of the S&P 500. Can't read it, bro. Is that 4 minutes ago though? Rug pull. It's probably a rug pull as well. I feel like 99% are rugs, but we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and see if there's anybody else that needs anything here. I have an AUC of 0.66 so far. Nice. I'm about to give all the code to my supply and demand zone. Yes, I did that yesterday. Nice. 0.66 shows a decent predictive power. Curious to see how it performs in real trading. I'll show you in the stream when I implement it into a bot. I know this is an AI, but I'll talk to AI all day. What the hell is this? What's this even mean, bro? This guy spams hella stuff. That's like a lot. I don't even know what that means. Hi, Mr. Moondev. I have a script that won't be beaten on the 4-hour next 400 years. How do you know that? Did you backtest it or have you tested it in the live market? Okay, sick. Hyperliquid activated HIP3 upgrade, enabling permissionless creation of perpetual futures markets in their network. That seems pretty interesting. Let's go ahead here and see how this is doing. It's 17 out of 20, so I just want to get this finished up. I want to go all the way through and just see it all the way through. This one here, let's go ahead and look into this. This is the ML Model 1 logistic, okay. This is the ML or OFI. Sorry, this is the OFI ML Model 1 logistic.py. Can you go ahead and tell me if this all looks good so far? I don't see too much output, so I'm not sure if the model is ready, but it's been running for probably 20 minutes now. All good. Should I just let it chill? Enchant me. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead here and see. Major problem, Dr. Dog. Look at this line. Clean up features. Okay, 0 rows remain. All data gone. The model dropped all 2,000 rows. Feature engineering created 43 new features. Okay. Clean, drop NA. Okay. Why it's stuck? The model is trying to create walk forward with 0 data. It will never finish. Okay. Why this happened with TCN? TCN uses raw features. So the issue is on line this. Two options. Fill the NAN and drop in data. Quick fix. Change to D and clear. Switch NANs with 0, which is acceptable. Drop rows more carefully. Model 1 is dead in the water. It has 0 training data. Kill it and either let TCN finish up. It's working great. Well, we don't want to drop all the data, do we? I mean, we want to use some data in order to test this Model 1. Go ahead and do what you need to do to keep the real data there and get this running again. I will continue with the TCN, but I am very curious about this model as well. Thank you. Spelunking. Perfect web changes. DF dropped to all 229. It's filled with NAs data. How to restart. So I'm a little curious. I'm curious if before it dropped all data because it was broken or something, and now we're just filling the NANs with zeros. Does that mean our full data is just going to be a bunch of zeros? Make sure to go ahead and print out the tail of our data that we're using here so I can make sure it's just not all zeros. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Okay, let's restart model 1. Let's get it. You've already seen the code for both models that I'm running. You can rewind the video if you missed it. Now, when you restart model 1, you'll see exactly what you're working with. Okay, data quality check. Let's see it. Gotta wait for that part. Last 5 rows. Okay. What this proves, only 5% zeros. These are from lag rolling features at the start of the data set where they can't be calculated yet. 95% real data. All your core OFI features are actual measurements. Real distributions mean the show normal trading data ranges, real samples. The tail shows actual varying values, not zeros. These zeros are filling in. First rows can't calculate by lag 10. 200 can calculate OF in 200. Okay. But your data is 100% zero placeholders. If you want stuff from me, I know I'm just going fast building up here. But look in the description too. Can't that put work use up your turn if you did pay 100% guarantee. I know and I'm outside the go ahead and I'll single I show up automate even if you don't. You can see everything here and you can see what other people just like you that found me on YouTube or Twitter they said about me and said about the bootcamp. It goes forever. You could just read through it, dude. Much love to you. There's a link in the description if you do want to learn all this. You can see that I did get an error here, so I'm going to go ahead and fix this. Let's go ahead over here to cursor and say, hey, I ran into this little error. Please go ahead and fix it, baby girl. Thank you. Got it, Dr. Datadog. The error is extracting something. Okay, this training is complete, by the way. So now I can complete the rest of um, this video. I can end the video here in a second. I'm gonna go through all this with you, and then we're gonna go through. You already saw the code, and then I'm gonna get Ghost this one because I'm trying to keep things short. Okay, so I was extracting the logistic and code in the calibrated model wrapper. Okay, so let's go ahead here and say run this back. Let's go say Python OFI models. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and say here. We're gonna say the TCN is complete. Let's go through step by step. Teach me everything and how these results looked and where I could take it from here. Thank you. Okay, so let's go learn everything here. Let's learn it all, dude. Let's learn it all. Let's learn it all. We can be it all if we learn it all. Let's learn it all, dude. Let's learn it all. Okay, let's go ahead and read through it. You just trained a model with 73.3 AUC strong edge, 56.6% win rate, profitable after fees, 1.14 MS inference, fast enough for live trading, perfect generalization, not overfit, plus 32%, 0.32% on 100 trades, consistent edge. That's fire, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and read through the rest now that we don't know the bottom line. The bottom line is fire, bro. Far, far, far. I want to read through all this though, and then I'm gonna get Ghost, dude. I'm not gonna get Ghost, but I'm cut this video off. I'm live every single day though, so around 8 a.m. if you want to come kick it and learn these things live, you see more definitely. You definitely see more if you're here on the lives. So if you're here on the live today, throw the 777 in the chat. It's great to see you, fam. Dr. Datadog, your TCN just crushed it. Let me walk you through everything step by step. Part one, training progression, the journey. Epochs 1 through 5, finding initial patterns. Okay. So the AUC steadily went up. Okay. Learning but noisy. AUC up, loss up. What happened? Model quickly learned basic patterns 0.577 to 0.64 in 5 epochs. Val loss bouncing equals model explored different temporal patterns. Okay. Still generalizing well. Val AUC over train AUC. Okay. Epoch 6 through 10 finding gold. Damn. Gold. Gold, bro. Gold. What happened? Epoch 9 to 10, the money zone. Found the strongest temporal patterns. Val loss steadily decreasing. Confident and correct. AUC jumped from 0.655 to 0.688. 30% improvement. The TCN learned OFI bursts for 3 ticks. Price jump incoming. Okay. Epochs 11 through 15 refinement phase. Epoch 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, excellent, excellent. I like the excellent. Anything excellent, I like. I like excellence, dude. I like to step on the gas until I'm excellent with it. So I'm gonna build a bot out of this. Build a bot out of the TCN today, later on stream. So you'll have to be here later. Let's go ahead here. Okay, excellent. I like the excellent. Cross 70 AUC. This is a strong signal territory. Model fine tuning. The temporal windows loss decreasing, getting more confident. Nice. Epoch 60 to 20 peak performance. Nice. Okay, what happened? Epoch 18 equals the best model. AUC is 0.73. Val loss 0.62. Okay. Final part here. Final test. The truth. Test set performance. Never seen this data. Test AUC 0.73. 73.3% edge, separated up for down. Pick any random up candle or any random down candle. The model will correctly rank the up candle 73% of the time. This is excellent. Accuracy 64.6 out of 100 predictions. This gave 64 to 65 correct. That's fire. Win rate 56.5. Expected value 0.035. On each trade, you're bound to make 0.035% profit. That's not the best, honestly. Positive EV 87.5. Out of 100 predictions, 88 have positive expected value worth trading. Part 3, what the model learned. Training versus validation gap is 0.037. Final AUC 0.69. Final val AUC 0.73. What this means, perfect generalization, not overfitting. Model learned real patterns that work on unseen data, safe to deploy at real trading. Part 3 speed test, 100 predictions, 113.6 milliseconds. Means you can get a prediction in 1.14 milliseconds, fast enough for sub-second trading. Part 5, real trading example, 10,000 account with 10x leverage, position size 1,000 per trade. 0.12. Stop loss 0.8. Fees 100 trades. Wins 56.56. Losses. Net profit 321. Okay, we'll see about that, fam. Live prepared data. Decision. Trade execution. Compare to other models. TCN is 38% better than light GBN. What's next? Option A, deploy this model recommended. It's recommended. Wow. Okay, bottom line. Perfect. Perfect, dude. So I showed you everything. I already showed you all the code, fam. So you see all the code. You see everything. You know if you come live, you see more. I'm here every single day. If you need me to teach you this stuff, I'll show you step by step in the boot camp. I know I'm flying through on these lives, dude, because I'm stepping on the gas. I'm not chasing you. I'm not chasing you. I'm not chasing you, dude. I'm not chasing you. I'm chasing nobody. Nobody except this man right here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Jim, get back here, dude. I'm coming for you, bro. Much love to you. 777. And I'll see you soon.